Hello, it's Icy, back for what is possibly the final episode. Let's read the email. Thank you so much. I'm relieved beyond measure that my involvement was not necessary. Brant Kevin. Who the hell's Brant Kevin? There are no words. Waking up to this amazing. Seems like the thing to do. Thanks to the team. Way to plant the flag. Thanks. They said we're as good as dead, but I didn't see it, so I knew we'd come back from the brink. We're gonna make it work. I knew you would make it. Can't say thank you enough. Go team. Amazing ride. Came here to be someone. Now we can. Being stuck in stasis was rough, but nothing compared to what you did. Thank you. Just thanks. Thanks for picking up my slack. Junior would have been amazed. You can drive my boat anytime. This is stupid. Heroes don't need thanks from me. I'm just normal. The team's a lifesaver. They probably get that a lot. I'm gonna write a book about this. Can't believe it. A new life because of you. Small things from nobody important yet. A light in the darkness. There's no way to thank you for the lives ahead of us. Xi, which is thanks, I think in Chinese, Mandarin. This was a strange journey to be on. Finding home is Brindis. It's an animated texture of the meridian sphere with an added arm gesturing with 2 fingers. Sounds helpfully. Noted it's not to scale. I could have helped you if I'd had a Sam. Glad to be back in the game. A radiant victory. Glad to be home. So many thanks. Just like you, Pathfinder. I'll make it matter. I'm gonna do great things. I want to say good job. All times are 3:14. All dates are meringue, space is custard, and sort of flaky. MFK. Okay. Thank you from a would-be pioneer. If anyone else, your family. The chance was all we needed. Anyone wants to complain about the job your team did, tell them to take it to me. I can't stop crying, it's so beautiful. Happy landing day. Let's blow the roof off this place. I'm a carpenter, my daughter's a pilot, we're alive. Inside out or not, it feels like New Earth to me. I wanted home, but I got a family. New worlds, can't wait. Brave as shit. Pathfinder team is all heroes. P.S. I'm pushing this live to the outpost, but they want to say thanks too. List updating? Waiting database upgrade. Speed of entries has exceeded civilian buffer. Please add your thanks to the team. We almost didn't make it, but thanks to the bravery of the Pathfinder team, we have well and truly arrived. Add your voice. Interesting. Bye, Scott.
The decision isn't yours.
Neither is it yours. That is the point, isn't it? Pathfinder, you're late.
Alright, get to it. What's so important?
Initiative protocol. Thanks to you, we can finally proceed as intended.
As outposts become colonies, the cluster needs its own voice, a true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An ark has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient, and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara.
No,
An
of course not.
interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
I can handle a hot potato, but why throw it to me in the first place?
Because we need it to be legitimate.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
I actually think the Moshai.
The Angara need to help define the process. It's their right. Plus the Moshai would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
Okay, so these are all questions, or I can do...
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
He's kept EOS relatively stable, despite no militia presence.
If we want stability, maybe we should ensure the Krogan stay. What if it was Morta?
You are out of your mind.
It's definitely unorthodox.
Meridian doesn't mean done. Ket are still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious choice for stability. For us.
But hardly the empowering one.
Same old bullshit.
Yep, let's go with the
If we're
Moshae.
going to treat Helios like a home, we need to acknowledge whose home it is. I won't name anyone. I support asking the Moshae to act as interim ambassador.
Meridian's opening day, and we're surrendering how much influence?
That's the point, you colonial ward.
Exactly.
Scott is feeling better? Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
Can I talk to you guys? No. Well, let's talk to Sam.
Integration of Hyperion systems is ongoing. Our SAM node will be accessible on return visits to Meridian.
Okay. Alright.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll pay it forward, I swear.
Okay. Any different email? Oh, here we go. More email. Okay. Reporting. The ability to activate remnant technology without SAM's an amazing adaptation, but the Ryder siblings must have worked that muscle very hard in limited time. Sam reports that, at least in the Pathfinder's case, normal brain function has not been affected, but we can observe scarring on the occipital lobe of the hippocampus. This fits with assumptions about remnant, re-interocular transfer, and long-term memory. Also, stress markers throughout the corpus callosum suggesting remnant activation will require some deviation from cooperative hemispheric function. I'm not going there in this report. The split brain business has always skeeved me out. Ongoing monitoring. Restriction of remnant interfacing unless Sam sits. Let's Scott push it. Notes to shut up, Tan. Read. What did the Archon actually do, and will it kill us? Please summarize this in a form that Director Tan can easily digest. I'd like him off my ass at our earliest convenience. We're examining everything, including Archon's eye, his Omnitool equivalent. Many functions remain unknown, and it seems specific to exaltation. Forwarded to Genetics 3 Krogan. It appeared to allow the Archon to externally manipulate the SAM connection, but it's unclear how useful the Archon's own data will be. He clearly wasn't aware of how difficult it would be to interface with Meridian, despite observing the hemorrhaging the Pathfinder suffered, while interfacing with far smaller remnant elements. The data from SAM suggests Archon managed to poke some former's maintenance protocol. The remnant he summoned were enacting some sort of corrupted cleaning behavior. The architect itself was in some state of construction disrepair. As for Meridian's activation, that was not the Archon. The simplest analogy is that touching any system was akin to approaching a motion-detecting light. As soon as ships approached, Meridian began to transition out of dormancy. Nose to shut Tan up. Number 2. What did the Archon actually do, and will it kill us? Continued. Could Meridian be weaponized? Technically, anything can be weaponized if you throw it hard enough. No, do not say that to Tan. We're getting into the who are the Jardin and what do they intend territory. Signs point to Meridian being a life lab or a seed world, and that includes aggressive terraforming throughout networked vaults. This could be dangerous, but while it's tempting to look at the purged state of the vaults and wonder if it could be turned into a planet-wide event, we've seen no evidence of that capacity. Do not send this below section to Tan, not helpful. Some pedant says that ever since the 2037 outbreak on Earth, every military-run human lab had protocols for sterilization of facilities. Solarians have similar fail-safes, again in military facilities. Has anyone asked whether the Meridian Sphere and connected vaults were considered civilian enterprises? We know that the Scourge was a weapon that the Jardin were deliberately targeted, but we've no indication of why. Seems like we'd want to know that. Garen showing affinity useful. We've already hosted multiple Angaran faction heads. Separate concerns have been logged for 2 of those. Penel, Croject, and Aya1 were making liberal use of their expertise. It's possible some of Meridian was designed for them to access. They can't, of course, but they've been no end of help about adapting our technology to integrate somewhat into the Meridian power structure. The Angaran welcome any access and we're glad to host it. No doubt some of them are interested in the connection to the Jardan. It's jarring enough to have a creator, but one that was only here centuries ago? I'd be all over this place. Angara showing affinity alert. Sam override. Attendees data missing. Speaker 1. The revelations on Haval are problematic. We've never encountered a species designed to pass information through their genetics, nor do we know the limits of this function. Speaker 2, if they retain the information, can we access it? Maybe the Angara can remember how to work Meridian. Oh, that's right. The soul is passed through. That's right. Speaker 1. That isn't the right question. If they can retain the information, can they also receive it? Receive instruction? Have they already? Speaker 2. Well, that's just... You mean sleeper agents. Speaker 1. Shut that off and wipe. Okay. Oh, good. Budgeting request. As of today, the Ryder siblings are still the only people to directly interface with the Remnant and the only SAM connection that allows the Pathfinder to do without damage. It's a limiting self-adaptation, but there was a time when there was only one human biotic. The mistake of the day was to say she was the only run rather than the first. This ability is demonstrably trainable. We must assume that, like biotics, it's something that can be assisted and will be strayed further. To avoid the violence of Subject White and to avoid the mistakes of the BAT training at Gagarin, we must begin preparations now. We live inside a machine made by aliens we can't comprehend. The next person to control Remnant cannot be an accident. Welcome to New Zero. Let's be ready. Indeed. Whoops, missed one. Autopsy and handling of the Archon. Cause of death? The jokes will cease. The cause of death is not Pathfinder. I may be the second wave and didn't see the fight, but there are no monsters in my morgue. This being will be afforded the respect of our profession, especially since the death could have direct consequences should our Pathfinder continue to manipulate the Remnant or others seeking training in their area. While the structures of the Ket brain are unknown in purpose and perhaps in design, the damage to the tissue is obvious. When the devices of Meridian were denied an external power source, they in part drew from the Archon's own augmentations. This repeated surge and transfer inflicted internal burns, and shockingly, lacerations. It is, however, my opinion that these injuries, while severe, were survivable. I say this because I have a personal history with treatment of biotics who have strained too far and damaged themselves. The fatal element here is different. The use of the Remnant is not just physical strain, it seems to draw some part of the mind into the manipulated element, a division on consciousness. I'm in theoretical territory here, but this is my analysis. The Archon overextended his facilities within Meridian. When the Pathfinder took control of the power, the Archon was not just depowered, he was, for lack of a better term, severed from himself. I need more time with the Archon's remains, and dedicated facilities. A full team. The study of this one being could last lifetimes. Interesting! Okay, who can we talk to?
I'm waiting for my wife to be brought out of cryo. Then I really start.
Yeah. Hey, Sloane Kelly, what the hell are you doing here?
If you're expecting a pat on the back, you're going to be disappointed.
Let's hug it out.
Alright, I'll settle for a hug.
How does your crew stand you?
Some people find me endearing. Charming, even.
More like insufferable. But
Oh,
you do get results.
she's
That
got the
was
best
dangerously
armor.
close to a pat on the back.
You're hearing things.
Okay, that's good. Alright, who else can I talk to? Hey, Liam.
Hey,
Hey.
Pathfinder.
Hey.
Catch seat for you in your planet. That's not getting less weird. About time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Scott woke up. How's he doing?
Yeah.
Not as well as he acts, but he's getting there. Thankfully.
Stubborn as hell. I hear it runs in the family. Hey, know who I just talked to? A second wave technician fresh out of cryo. Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
Just him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier. It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally. They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
I slip out whenever there's a gap in the paperwork, just to look at it.
I feel you. Just ground under our feet, knowing it's ours. I can't wait for more people to wake up. Enjoy it, Pathfinder Rider. Tomorrow, we're back on the job.
Pathfinder, here.
Hi, Ryder.
I'll talk to you in a sec,
So
Petra.
glad you're up and around. I have important news for you.
Okay.
There always is.
Yes, discoveries every day, but this is something we've been waiting for. Listen.
The Glorian Arc!
What should I be hearing?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Ark Kira. The situation is not under control. Note and avoid until further update. Repeating.
Is that?
Uh-oh.
The Quarian Ark. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keela Sia wasn't destroyed.
It's patchy, and there's no traceable vector, I assume?
It bounced through the Scourge. I've doubled long-range probes, but...
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from... wherever they are.
Whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
Till the next game! Whoa. 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 A signal, holy shit. Come spec Enzo Ames. Okay, come down, there's something. It's been bounced, you know how many times, it's patchy as hell, but I know an arc signature when I see it. Arkila Sia. It's out there, it's damaged or something. I put probes out, but with the Scourge, who knows where it is? I'm logging everything, and I mean everything. If it's a spitbug burps on Eos, I'm passing it. Because the worst thing, the signal isn't a distress call, it's a warning. This is an official complaint. Addison can stop the reports, but I know what I know, and the long-range scans show it. The resource deficit isn't some outlaw shooting up our ships. The reason they're all through and reporting their losses is because it's auto-enacted skimming, an emergency drop triggered by backdoor codes. The good director can swear up and down that no trackers were deployed, but they're out there, and they'll be targeting wherever we work the hardest. Okay? Scourge continues to defy our best efforts to see through it without costly physical force. Flying blind is not viable, despite the continued reassurance that only remnant drive systems act as attractors to the charged energies within. Until we understand the full mechanisms of this weapon, and we must remember that it is a weapon, we need other means of navigating it. Governor Shea has been especially forthcoming in the weeks following the claiming of Meridian. We've seen additional data about the Scourge eddies that has allowed deeper scans. It's hinted why the Ungara were reluctant to provide such information. Additional planetary systems, and I presume additional Angaran colonies. I must repeat its only hint, and I've assured Shea that my concerns are purely navigational. But given the aggression of Ethan, the remaining Ket, I can't fault her caution. As we await more specialists and focus on traditional astronomical studies, we're tracking several unique phenomena throughout the cluster. The Scourge continues to mask long-range mapping, but in this case it's actually helped. We're tracking a group of comets with peculiar mass signatures, suggesting they were exceptionally high in precious ores. In fact, Alphonse has nicknamed them the Precious Few. We don't have many ships with the speed to approach, but observations would be valuable in every sense. Is that a... Did you just give me a quest? Oh my god.
Ready. So, Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder. Hi, Sid.
What's the word on the street?
Ryder saves the day, Pathfinder of the century, you know, the usual.
Still?
Get used to it. They're gonna name things after you when you die, and probably even before. So we heading out again soon?
Yeah.
Oh, she's all grown up, leaving home, doesn't need me anymore. That'll be the day. We'll handle my deals on this end while I'm gone.
Seeing you two in cahoots makes me all misty.
Yeah.
You know this is your fault, right? Helping us along? Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted, in so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready.
Yeah, I do. Hi, Drac.
kid.
Drag.
Old man.
This place is something else.
We can finally start doing what we were supposed to do when we
Haven't we
first got
explored
here.
everything?
Explore.
I've
Speaking
mapped
of that,
everything.
I sent out what's left of the Macmore scouts.
I'm sorry.
Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan. Told him to be extra wordy just for him.
You'll love that.
He wanted the job, he can have the reports. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there.
I know, right? It's going to be so much fun.
Crazy kid.
Alright, did I miss anybody on the other side? Up here? Oh, hi.
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter, this is our opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Ayora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darlavas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
With the worst Australian accent I've ever heard.
Darlavas Hyperion, Placements Officer.
As our developments in the cluster grow more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vast Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Just saying we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
He's an ass with the worst Australian accent I've ever heard.
Ayora Pile, you're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the operations and establishment of our port. Exploration and study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D. I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
Okay.
Hunter Carey, can I get some clarification on reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect. Come back in a year. This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
So here's a point. So the Hyperion is the human arc. It's not the Turian arc. It's not the Nexus. So does that make this the human planet? And then how do the Turians and the Asari and the Solarians feel about that?
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts. Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
Okay.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
Fair enough.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
Yes. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
Okay. Oh, hi, Color.
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor? You deserve it.
Thanks, Callow.
The Tempest is getting some much-needed service. I thought I'd leave them to it. But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
Nope.
Thinking of trading in your pilot's chair for some muddy boots?
Not even slightly. I know what I'm good for. I don't pretend to
How
understand
about good
everything,
at?
but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe.
Mm.
I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
Mm.
I can't do this without a good pilot. Or a great pilot.
Mm-hmm.
How about a pilot determined to help his friends?
That
I've learned
too.
a lot from you, Ryder. And Gil. Though, please don't tell him that. Things will change now. But that's all right. Nothing's ever really lost.
Oh. Hi, Keller. Okay, was there anybody else here I missed? Is that somebody?
Thank you,
Pathfinder.
Actually,
I'll pay it forward.
oh,
I
the
swear.
memorial.
Arc Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy's getting work.
Please select a topic.
Okay. Memorial to the
Arc
lost.
Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque
Oh,
has
look,
been
there's
placed
Cora.
at the
I haven't talked to her
highest
yet.
point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end."
Okay.
The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder Riders spearheaded the defense and remains assigned to Arc Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status pending. While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Arc Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development. These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian.
Okay. Cool.
The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy.
Yeah, that can't be good.
This causes a unique visual phenomenon during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Oh, cool. Except, of course, there's no day-night cycle in this game, so I can't ever actually know. Hey, Jarl. Now, wait, was there somebody over here who was kind of...
Wrong on this trip. But they were right about Pathfinders.
Is that you talking?
Good luck.
Thanks. Alright, let's talk to Cora.
Hey, Ryder.
Hey, Cora.
How's Scott?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around soon. Imagine. The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
It's what you do. Meridian won't know what hit it.
And we should think about what's next. This is a new cradle for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined. So maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this. Until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Small steps, like you said. There's no rush to figure all this out.
Right. If nothing else, Meridian gives us time. Whatever happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift. Nice job, Pathfinder.
Someone needs to tell me how the sun works for this inside-out planet. Hi, Joel.
My darling one.
Joel, your affections are so loud sometimes.
Yeah, yours can be too, right? Ah, I think you're blushing. You accomplished the inconceivable.
I'm blushing.
I'm grateful to be part of it.
Couldn't have done it without you and the Resistance. But mostly you.
That's kind. I'm glad I rose to meet your expectations. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, the Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon. Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
Joel, I care the most about our new beginning. You and I together.
Darling, one day we'll have a place of our own, and I'll hold you close, looking out over a beautiful world. One we created.
Oh, actually, let's track that. That would make it easy. Yeah, let's track it.
Hey.
Hey.
So much to work.
Hi, Ryder.
Hi. Oh, no? Where is everybody here? Who have I missed?
Ryder.
The datapad. Jardan language study. We're beginning to suss out operational files by identifying as different to understanding. We sure should poke this thing? I'm starting to even think the Jardan were concerned by Meridian.
Even these Jardan were surprised at what they created.
It is not uncommon for a creator to be surpassed by their creation.
Couldn't anyone else have said that?
It's overwhelming. I don't know where to start.
Okay. Oh, the Moshai. She wasn't there before. Maybe she was and I just missed her.
I'm told I'm about to get exceptionally busy.
Which, given your health, is unwise.
We
Oh,
all
I'm sorry.
gave of ourselves, Ephra. It was time. And as this ambassador, I will continue to do so.
I couldn't impose a voice on the Angara, temporary or not.
We've always had a voice. This just means your leaders have decided to listen. Also, don't assume my name brings universal approval. You know how varied our opinions can be. I can't speak for everyone, but I will gladly help create the system that does. Ansala Venjuri, Pathfinder. There is much yet to learn.
Can I speak to you, Ephra? No. Okay. Okay, so who am I missing here? You got a map? Okay. Cora, Jarl, Liam, Vetra, Drac, Callow. Oh, we can go out this way. Okay, that's fine.
I don't care which world I'm on. It's all more than I
All's quiet.
Hey, Jarl. Drac.
I told you.
Oh, good. You're here. Maybe the festivities can finally begin. Don't like sitting on my ass. Places to see, people to go. Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
We'll be here a lot. This place is the key to everything.
You're right. I love keys. They open all sorts of new things. Helios is changing, and will be for a long time. I'm just antsy. Don't want to miss a thing. Oh, I almost forgot. The device we got out of the volcano? Gil thinks it might someday allow me to program real personality into Pock and Zap.
Ooh, cool.
A robot cracking wise while I'm in a firefight.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You're all so serious. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
Look who's talking, Miss the Sail.
Just keeping you on your toes. For now, you're right. The galaxy isn't going anywhere. Let's have some fun.
Worst dancing ever. What kind of dance like some of those guys? Hey, Suvi.
Meridian, huh? I see it every day, and I'm still amazed. We're really starting to put down roots. It's wonderful. Did I tell you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
Excellent.
That sounds exciting. I know. I can't wait. Us helping them helping us. Can you imagine what we could accomplish? I'm getting all misty just thinking about it. Joint research body, cooperating with the Angara. You're planning a party, right? Of course. Nothing builds a team like a good whiskey and a laugh. You'd better show up, Ryder. We wouldn't be here if not for you. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I want to go and talk to Sam.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Then I did my job. Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
There's one thing. Dr. Lexi DePero, thank you.
Yeah, that did it. You jerk. Go on. I've a reputation to protect.
Okay. One more. Who else? Gil.
Hey, Ryder. Jill is walking the walk. The procedure took. I'm gonna be a dad.
Congratulations.
I'm thinking Mary if it's a girl, Deanne if it's a boy. Mary, Deanne, Marie Deanne. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool.
Knew you'd like it. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? You getting used to any of this yet? Meridian? The dream becoming a reality?
We're not done by a long shot.
Come on, try to ease up a little. Enjoy the win. But, so you know, I've got the Tempest topped out and ready. You want to blow this hot dog stand? Just say the word. Callow's out there somewhere, time one on. If we're really sneaky, he won't even notice we're gone.
Who's flying then? You?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
You better get this nonsense out of your system in the next 9 months, you know.
No, now,
Little Mary's
because
gonna have a fun dad.
how about little Mary has a dad that's around and not an asshole, right? Honestly.
Glad to have you.
Turn to the Tempest to continue exploring. Shall do. It's odd, this assumption that it's sort of Gil is the one that you prefer over Callow. Yes, let's go to the Tempest.
Making a quiet exit?
It's no fun having the boss at the party.
Have you asked? I wager that most would disagree. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
Meridian is humanity's home, and maybe one for all of Helios. We did that, but I'm the Pathfinder. I should be out there on the Tempest with all of you. Let's go home.
Whoa. I think that was the completed quest, isn't it? Yeah, how did I miss a memory trigger? Damn. Okay. And we just got those extra. Alright. Look, honestly.
Sam, that's...
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder. Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon? Alright.
Okay, sure.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I'm sure I do, Sam. I don't...
I hear Scott's back on his feet.
He's hobbling around. Nowhere near ready for the field. Think how much we'll get done with 2 riders?
I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
That's great. Oh, why is this so jerky? Sam.
There's
there's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
I need to know if there's another expectation because of this.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7, what's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
What the what? What the what?
Well, Ryder does lead us to interesting places.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out. We're in stable orbit. Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, okay, sure, why not? Guess we gotta explore this system too. Alright, well, let's jump around a few planets here. So, okay, so are we, is there some system to suck the sun that we're orbiting inside? Is that how that's working?
Probes launched. I found something.
Crevasse. Ooh, wow. Thanks, Suvi. It's pretty cool. Seem to have... That's fine. We'll come back to Meridian eventually, I'm sure.
I'm picking up something.
Yeah, so what about the Turians?
Probes launched.
And the Solarians?
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
And the Asari? Where are their planets? Hmm? Where do they get to go? Because it's made pretty clear that humanity is claiming Meridian. Oh. There. It was not explored, which is why I went back there. Got a comet. Which looks pretty.
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay.
Probe away.
What have we got there?
Anomaly found.
An ice sheet? No, a mountain. Thanks, Suvi. Thank you very much. Because I'm a completionist, aren't I? So I can't just leave this system and not having looked at every single planet. Alright. Okay, what system were we even in? We're up there. Okay. Alright, so we've got to go back to... Is it this one? Is that Habitat 7? Guess so. I mean, we've got a quest there. Ah, more planets. How many more planets that we've not explored? Just that one down there. Okay. Alright, well, let's assume that this is where we're heading. I mean, that might be it. That might be where we get the last unlocking Sam's thing. Because we need to know about the mysterious benefactor. I mean, is it Cerberus? Is that what's going on? If it was, surely that the other races, there wouldn't be 4 arcs, it would have just been a human arc. Are you?
Probes launched. Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe.
Sure, why not? In case that is of benefit to the next game, and or a presumably there'll be DLC.
Ready for placement.
We placed it? I guess so. Alright. Let's go to Habitat 7, where Dad died. Oh.
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see, and what's it got to do with 100% viability?
Well,
I'm
it'll
getting
be
initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
Back where we started. Fitting.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Prodromos, Detaeon, Tevuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies. By unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
Oh. Oh, that's nice. Habitat 7, eh? Can I land on Habitat 7? No, I guess not. Okay, so where the hell? I've missed one. So just to explore this while I look up on my phone where the last one is, because I've obviously missed it.
The Scourge really left its mark on these systems.
It's getting dense in the space beyond. Better be careful.
Okay.
Anomaly on sensors.
That's a long way out.
I found something.
Would you? Alright, let's go up there then. To the comet. Well, I very quickly... Okay, Eos. Eladon. Vold, Kadara. No, we got that one. Val. Okay. Did I miss the Val ones?
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe.
Oh, is it a storm?
Getting a scan.
Oh, that's cool. Ah, because it's tab to skip, but it's not tab to zoom out. Very skip. Oh, so maybe
I'm picking up something.
I missed. Maybe I missed some on Haval, possibly.
Probes launched.
But I'll have to come back for those, I think.
Everything from the asteroid belt.
Cool. Oh. Ah, did it again. Well, yeah, so that's kind of annoying that I've missed Alright, that's it. Oh no, one more. Over there. Let's go over there. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll break it here, and then I'll actually probably even another day have to run around and find where the rest of them are. It's possible I've missed some on Haval. I think we've explored every single system now. I have, even though I've got that quest as an active, I don't have any markers, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, so anyway, I think, yeah, I'll just break it here, and then stuck to the end of this episode hopefully will be that last little bit of the quest, which I think should work. So I'll see you, technically not soon, probably in like 24 hours. See you then. Hello, it's Icy. I'm back, and in fact it's only, a few minutes after I last talked to you, because the memory trigger, oh my god, it was here the whole time, and I completely missed it.
Looks like that was another memory gate, Sam.
And the last. The final memory is unlocked. Please return to Sam node.
Okay. Right. Well. Extract Tempest. Ah! Help, help. Help, help. Help. Ah! Okay. I will be back soon when I am at Sam node. I was expecting to be going straight to Meridian and Sam node.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
But apparently Lexi wants to talk to me. I'm assuming she's in her office? Yes.
I have some good ones.
I'll make sure he goes, Lexi.
Thank you, Cora. You're up first, by the way. Maybe Julius Flora is more edible now, with Meridian active. I've seen reports of floral hair stems and flowers that didn't have them before. This could be it. If you do try them, make sure it's not.
Okay, here we go.
Ready for more tests?
Not again. Lexi, I'm fine.
Sit now, and I'll skip the blood work. Have
No,
you
do the
experienced
blood
any
work.
muscle spasms? Nosebleeds? Memory loss?
I feel like my normal self.
You haven't been normal since Habitat 7. Inhale.
Very cool.
Exhale. You should know. Professor Herrick approached me about a transfer to the Nexus. Apparently my research on Ket anatomy has been useful to the militia.
You could continue your studies in a low-risk environment.
I turned him down. Truth is, I've discovered I do my best work in the field. And someone has to keep an eye on you.
You've kept me alive so far.
We'll just ignore the fact you died on me. Twice.
3 times.
Oh.
No, the first time's on Harry.
I guess that's fair.
Actually, should I go and talk to everybody? Oh. I'm writing some stuff in the background, which is why it's a bit wobbly. Ah, cool, more stuff. Oh, maybe I should have come back the next day after all. Champagne, swiped a couple of bottles of champagne from Vortex. I figure if we want to toast Marine properly, we should do it with the good stuff. I'll fabricate some proper champagne flutes. You're blowing resources on that? Drink yours out of a coffee mug if you like. I want a proper clink to mine. I agree with Suvi. Normal maintenance? Why is all your maintenance being done at the crack of dawn? No dawn in space, and I'm usually awake at 4. We save the cluster, take a nap. Angaran word of the day? Javegaro? The people closest to us. Friends, mentors, and family. Ooh. Find granny and roast fresh vegetables. Ooh. Roast them in the galley oven most of the day. Don't open the door to check on it. That's exactly right, Drac. Will this be ready? It smells dreamy. I said don't touch it. The juices have to settle properly. Absolutely, Drac. It tastes pretty good already. Thieves get sandwiches. Drac's my kind of guy. Lost and Found, Kello's soap opera. OSGs. They'll stay lost unless he stops watching them at full volume when I'm trying to nap. Dynasties of Stars is not a soap opera. Historic, award-winning extranet drama. How many Turian dramas run for over 70 seasons? Slayer casts age out a lot faster than Turian ones. Now they're quieter. I swear to keep the sound down. Please, Petra, it's bad enough. We came to Andromeda before I saw how the trade fleet arc was resolved. Transmission signals go a long way. We might eventually catch up with the 600-year rerun. Proficiency training. If you need to brush up on your skills, now's a good time. Drac and I are running proficiency training courses in the cargo bay for those off duty. We have simulation weapons for target practice, but the biotics will be real, so wear protective gear. See you there, Cora. I'll be there. Fair warning, I'm a little jumpy. Suvi. Since when do you find anything meatier than survey probes? Since I've known I might need to. I'm in. Show me something. Good on you, Suvi. Lost and Found ugly sweater. Seriously, it's like a colouring book had a nightmare. Can someone take this thing off my hands? No one claims this sweater. I'll cut extra holes in it and put it on Pock. Please just leave it in medbay, Lexi. You know who it belongs to? Yes. Comparative religious. Okay, we've read up to there. Maybe I should talk to everybody. I should talk to everybody, shouldn't I? Probably. But actually, maybe I should talk to everybody after I go back and find the final secret. It's probably a better idea. Let's go find the final secret. Hey, Jarl. Maybe I'll just talk to you. You in particular. Liam!
So...
Get the hell out of the way.
So... Isn't this the best time to be alive? Yeah, I've decided it is.
Or the best time to be awake, as the case may be.
No, awake and alive. Because if you weren't here, you'd be dead.
Well, yes.
Best time to be alive.
Yeah, though I don't know how we top this feeling. For now, maybe we don't have to. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong, darling one.
Makes my heart flutter. Never did use the bedroom. Not once. Well, just once for movie night. That's it. Alright. I will come back when I'm talking to Sam Node. Unless something else interesting happens. Okay, well, let's go down to Meridian. As we haven't done this post-battle, I thought I'd actually show this cutscene. Oh, we didn't just go flying into the sphere. Ah, it's going a bit chunky. That's my computer's fault, running too much stuff. Ah! We good? We good. Alright. Oh, there's some shops and stuff here. Oh, wow. That's a bit... Oh. And where's the other AI?
One of your father's memories is available.
Tell me more.
See it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec.
Oh, here we go.
I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
What?
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you, and then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right?
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Oh my
Mom
god!
Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reaper's return was imminent.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the Benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious benefactor.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. By God's sake.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy, and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Wow. And now it's all on Ryder. It's all on Ryder. But how do I find Mum? Wait. Meet with your brother at the stasis pod in the hype. Oh my god. Hang on.
I can't say. I haven't been out of stasis very long.
Hope. Hope is what built this despite impossible odds.
And trust? You took a big chance on us. On me.
Yes, I wouldn't be here seeing this if we hadn't opened our minds and hearts to each other. All of us.
Even for an Angara, you're one of a kind, Jal. Don't know if I'll ever get used to all the feelings.
Yes, you will. But only because you must.
Okay, hang on. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, maybe. Can I get to the cryo bay? This is a big freaking question. Phew, I didn't know if that was going to be broken.
Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me...
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
I don't... How... Wow, how is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
I said the same thing, but does it really matter? She's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? Honestly, that was the perfect, end.
Ambassador with fluency in 13 languages meets girl. Loses girl, goes to Andromeda.
Yeah, this was all typical.
Yeah, it's for Andromeda. Do you know what? That was possibly.
A new galaxy. I made it.
Hello, my darling one. That was possibly the best ending. Through pure accident.
My darling one.
Say it again, Joel. Say it again. Anyway, Mass Effect. That's that. I will have further thoughts later. So, thank you for watching. Yeah, look for one more episode where I'll talk about what I thought. But yeah, let me know. What did you think below? Please do give us a thumbs up if you like this episode. Please do subscribe for one more Mass Effect episode and much upcoming Morrowind and Elder Scrolls Online content, as well as other games as they come up. And I will talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.